Hello everyone, welcome to CFC Fan TV. Charlie here. I am in Huddersfield. I've just watched Chelsea's first Premier League game of the season and we smashed it. We did really well. 3-0 in Maurizio Sarri's first league game in charge. And I was very pleased. First 25 minutes I thought were a little bit dodgy. We had a lot of possession without very much end product, and I know that's what kind of we were all a little bit worried about, that we wouldn't have much up front. But you know, once Kante got the goal, I think, you know, maybe 5 or 10 minutes before half time, it was really all Chelsea. We played really well. It was a bit of a fortunate goal, and then obviously Jorginho scored a brilliant penalty. But being 2-0 up half time, you know, you can't ask for anything more. And the second half, I thought we were wonderful. I mean, look, Huddersfield, you fear for them this season. I mean, it's only one game, so you can't say, you know, they'll go down or we'll be brilliant. But, you know, they were really poor, so I think you've got to keep that in mind. But I really thought you couldn't ask for anything more from Chelsea. I think you can start, while we weren't brilliant, you can start to see the genesis of what Sarri's trying to do. There was a lot more intricate play, a lot more passing, a lot more kind of attacking movement. And I thought most of our players played very well. I thought Rudiger was excellent. I thought Morata has obviously had his critics, myself included, but you know what? I thought he actually led the line fairly well. I mean, he wasn't as dangerous as we would have liked him to be, but I thought he was more involved than most in terms of the attacking build-up. Kante was wonderful, and one player I'd like to mention, not that he had a whole lot to do, is Kepa Arrizabalaga. That's the first time I said that on camera. I'm buzzing I got that right. If I did, I thought he had a very good debut. He's clearly not as big as Courtois, but he had great command of his box, made a couple of nice saves, and he was, you know, you could see him ordering the defence about a little bit. You could see that confidence in him, which is rare for such a young keeper. But you know, I was very pleased. I thought Alonso played very well, and more to the point, Hazard came on and was fantastic. He set up Pedro's goal to make it 3-0. He was like dribble past 3 or 4 players and put it on a plate for him, and it's wonderful to see him back in action. I really hope he starts against Arsenal. And yeah, look, I've not been that confident going into this season. Not that I've got down on Sarri or anything like that, but you know, I've just not been too confident, and I think what today has done is ease my fears a little bit, and I'm very pleased with the team. You know, that Arsenal game is huge. I think we'll get a much better look at where we actually are in terms of the big clubs when we play against Arsenal. Obviously, they've got a huge game against Man City tomorrow. Looking forward to watching that. But yeah, well done Chelsea. Let me know what you thought of the game if you were able to watch it. It was good atmosphere in the ground. I don't know if you were able to see it. You can see the floodlights just behind me. If you're able to see it, let me know what you thought. Make sure you catch our match day later, because you know, great to get off to a win. Anyway, come on Chelsea.